question 15. Tony is paid for the number of miles he drives. The graph gives information about the amount Tony is paid for the number of miles he drives. Okay, so let's just quickly look at this graph. Alright, so here up the side we've got amount paid, and then across the bottom, bit of a slip up I think from the examiner here in the fact that it's not giving you what the bottom axis should be, but it should be the miles he drives. Okay, so straight line means he gets paid the same amount for each mile, and we're going to have to use it to interpret something. So the next part says Tony drives 700 miles. Work out the amount Tony is paid. Now you've got two options here. You could think of how you can make 700 using these numbers here. So for example, you could use 100 7 times, or you could use 200 3 times and then 100 once. You could use 300 and 400 added together. You could use 500 and 200 added together. It is up to you. I personally think it's probably best to find out what it costs. 100 miles costs. So if I look carefully at my scale, okay, up to there is 50. So that means that there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 little squares to 50. So 50 divided by 10 means each little square is 5. So I've got 9 squares up to there, which means that there is £45. So 100 miles is £45. But I want to get to 700 miles, so I am going to times by 7. So 45 times by 7 is 315. Part B says work out the amount Tony is paid for each mile he drives. Now, the scale is very small to work out 1 mile here. So, I would use that first part from A, where 100 miles is £45, to use that to find what 1 mile is worth. So to get from 100 to 1, I divide by 100. So I'm going to do the same to my 45. So 45 divided by 100 is 0.45. So it's 45 pence per mile. And that's your answer.